Alright guys, here we go. So we are underway in this first game between JSS and F2. On the bottom side, we have JSS with T2 playing Uranos on the left. In the middle, we have Chef playing Zeus, which is a little bit surprising. I would expect him to be playing Poseidon, but I guess here we are. And on the right side, we have Eert playing Ra. For F2, we have Baby JJ, or you might know him as Chrono JJ here, playing Ra. In the pocket, we have 7up playing Zeus. And on the left side, with Sanji playing Uranos. This is, as far as I know, JSS' home map, and they picked Sacred Pond, which is basically Oasis type map, except instead of a big thing of forest in the middle, there is just a big pond for fish. People are reporting some audio settings issues here, so I'm just going to try and fix that. Alright, so let's get back to the action here. This is a very interesting map. Because it's very open. Gold mines, reasonably, if it looks like gold mines should be a big of a problem. Relic wise, we've got the Eye of increasing the attack. This axeman can be useful. Here, a pair of gold. Again, gold, but here, attack of hoplites. That's a very probably Pelt of Argus here. Again, very nice. T2 will probably grab relics. There's Shingles of Steel, greatly house or map. Very, very nice. So either Eert or Chrono Jig likely will set up. Finally here, Staff of Down. Not a very good. I don't think it's probably one of them. So let's take a look. Economy-wise here, Chef has 8 fish boats. Eert has 6. Chrono has 6. 7up has 8. Wiz has 5. Has and if they're 4:15 or 4:30, yeah. So Chef is just clicked up, so a little bit late, but I'm not sure. Adding up to water. All the raws are 7up is up. So let's take a look at it's basically a mirror matchup here. Aura Zeus Ra versus Ra. On the left side, 7. So T2 is a little bit faster in terms of Chef is quite a bit faster, and is Chrono is getting faster. So in general, the JSS will be up a little bit faster than a look at goats. 6 goats there. Not that important, right? Because of water. But here we see 7up and up. Goats from Jeff. Kind of interesting. there isn't that much fish available. It's a smaller pond in the middle. However, kind of see here that even like basically you get a nice advantage from water, but it's not like you win water. Not an kind of more like Medit, where in the water on Medit, you get a huge economy advantage, bigger than this map, as well as map control. Here, kind of no important buildings, water. There's 2 town centers that are somewhat close, but how about now? There goes Resto, casted by 7-Up, and Immediate Response Restoration, casted by Chef. So tons of boats here in the middle. Huge fight going off here. It looks like JSS is actually taking the lead, though. If we look, JSS has probably more boats, nearing on the order of 30 boats. Yeah, so there you go. There's the fight. JSS has won the water, and I expect F2 to cut production now and switch into land. They don't seem to be doing that, though. They're interested in fighting longer. There any raids? Yeah, so Minotaur has been doing some raiding there, but it's almost dead, so it will not be a significant impact. Getting back to the action here in the middle. Good, I'm glad the sound is good. Yeah, this is a very nice map. I mean, it pretty much gives you what you'd kind of want out of Medit. Still some fighting going on here. A nice job by F2. I thought they were out of the water, but they didn't. They just kept production, and they're hanging on by a thread here. Sanji doesn't have much here. He's only got 3 fishing boats, but it means that 7-Up is able to keep a reasonable amount of boats active. While Chrono is garrisoning in and out, but he still does have a few spots. Meanwhile, they've recognized that they're in bad shape on the water, and they're going to grab town centers now. JJ instead is going to jump heroic, and maybe they will try to make some boats to get back into the water fight. Sanji is now going to use his fast Addy boats to try to actually go do some harass on the other side and draw away some of his opponent's boats. And let's see, 7-Up uses a bolt here on the Minotaur. He doesn't want this town center to be disrupted. He needs it to get up, and he doesn't have any military insight to help out. Odysseus is coming out now, and Jason is also out, so this town center should have no problems getting up. Meanwhile, though, 7-Up is off fish completely. Wiz is off fish completely, and JJ is also off fish completely. He's grabbing his second town center now, while none of the JSS guys are thinking about their second town center yet. Bolt has thrown down here by Chef, which to me seems like a little bit of a waste. He wasn't going to prevent this town center from going up anyways. A nice patch of many berry bushes, though, there will help 7-Up keep town center production. He's also got a lot of berries there. Food is bountiful on this map for them. Eert taking another town center here, and this is a massively strong town center because it's got 1,500 food in the form of 2 Ellies right there to gather from. So Eert's probably very, very happy about that. I don't know about you guys, but I always get incredibly excited when I see Ellies by a town grab. Meanwhile, Eert's putting up an aggressive dock here so that he can actually capitalize on the water that he's won and secure this location. And JJ's going for his 3rd town center here. There goes the Empower. And they're starting to throw down some farms. We should see rains starting to come reasonably soon, though these 15 villagers have now used up all those berries and are going to get put to work on farms. Now, he probably has cheaper farms. Let's take a quick look at, so he got Shadoff there, which is going to help a lot in his transition to land. Meanwhile, JSS has done a good job of grabbing town centers of their own. Chef in full boom mode in the pocket. It's funny that the gods are completely mirrored in terms of where they spawn and everything. Eert is now grabbing his 3rd town center over here, throwing down some barracks for defense. And Wiz is actually doing some harass here, which means that both of the Addy players have favored building some military units instead of grabbing the 3rd town center. Now, T2 has a better economy, therefore he does have a bigger army. But they have managed to deny Chef's forward build on the left side here. Very nice. And the Shifting Sands was cast. I'm not sure. Well, okay, so JJ just decided to grab some Vills and some Priests, generally kill some units. He wants to get this Pharaoh empowering, though. He's losing a lot of food by missing this bonus here on the rain. But he does have, let's see, 9 plus 11, so he's got a lot of farms. He should get a nice food boost here while he is getting some hunt back here, and he has a nice saturation on this gold mine as well as another back gold mine there. So no lack of gold mines in the back for any of the teams. Another 2 back golds there for Wiz, and a nice gold mine there for 7-Up as well as there. Starting to put up some walls here for Eert, making sure that nothing can come in between the middle here. They're still finishing off the water here, but there doesn't seem to be any hope of F2 getting back the water, which is fine. Meanwhile, there's a nice skirmish happening here. It's kind of a 2v1 though, and T2 taking some very significant losses. If we take a look quickly at the units lost, sorry, I have to look. T2 has killed a lot of units, but he's also had to make the most units and lost second most. Wiz has lost a lot of units, but that is probably a lot of boats as well. Yeah, so this is a very nice map, guys. It's nice that people are actually picking advantage of it. Eert throwing down a very forward Migdal here. He wants to play it aggressively and also going for some Spearman raids. And he's also up Heroic, and he went actually for the Locust while JJ opted to get some Scarabs. Now, does he have Eclipse with Scarabs? No, because both players. It's not high hunt, it's medium hunt. Both players opted to actually get cheaper farms and Shifting Sands, so he will not have Eclipse, but he will have a stronger town center where he needs it. There goes, and that's a brutal Locust, but JJ does actually anticipate it and doesn't lose that much. The Spearmen are coming now, though. These 4 Vills will probably die, and this back here is not that well protected by the town center, so is susceptible to some Spearman raids as well. Now, 22 villagers having to move to this gold mine here. Wow, we've actually got 3 back gold. So there's no lack of safe golds on this map. And just Eert's boom is massive. He went on 3 town centers and he actually utilized all the fish that he could there Meanwhile, he's got a lot of nice raids going on, and he is making all this forward build here. 2 temples is interesting. He's still got the 2 barracks there, and we expect him. What was cast here? Okay, so 3. Let's take a look at these skirmishes here on the left. Got a nice classic 2v2 here, but Chef is just going sweet boom. He's not providing a whole lot to this fight, and I don't know why the JSS team is fighting this. They should be losing it on the back of micro of these Termas. But again, these Termas, I'm saying that, but these Termas are not being microed, so they're not being that effective currently. Odysseus doing some work to all these Prometheans, though. Once they are down, we should see the tides turn in F2's favor. This bird should be taken down, though, as well. And there we go. So we see some micro of these Termas, and if he just attacks these Talks, he's going to just mow them down. But they're kind of skirmishing back and forth, and surprisingly, it looks like the micro on the side of JSS was better, and F2 is going to have to back in this situation. Hoplites do tons of damage to Termas, though, so Wiz doesn't really want to take this fight. There goes a rain from Irt. He's got nice amount of farms now. I think it also helps your fishing ships. And he's starting to go with that Ellie spam now. JJ is in trouble. He is up Horus. Can help him a lot. He's going to be able to mass Spearman against these Ellies. But some serious raids still going on from Irt. Getting back on the left side here. Yeah, Locust has not been used, or has already been used, by the way, Sigma. Well, you might be too behind. That's why. Ooh, and that's kind of surprising. 7-Up just decides to bow out. I don't think this game was decidedly over yet, but there it is. They decided to call it GG. Irt's push on the right side is mounting to be too strong, and on the left side, it looks like 7-Up and Wiz are not able to hold out against Jeff and T2, even though there wasn't that much coming away. And interestingly enough, Chrono is staying in this game right now. He just probably wanted to use his tornado, and then again, JJ is a guy who likes to fight it through to the end. He never gives up early, and should really give him credit for that. So there we go. The entire F2 team has now bowed out, and there was a nice first game. Taking a look at the score here, T2 was just quite far ahead of anybody else. He's always doing so well, such a strong team game player. And we can see Chef just had a beast economy there, 96, probably has some fish and some trade. And then Irt also had a massive economy, whereas Wiz was quite far behind T2 here. And T2, most military units made, and he killed tons of units as well. Improvements wise, T2 was quite far ahead of anyone else. Tons of Prometheans. And yeah, that's game 1.